and action. So this will be our space for all our classes, Blast Creative Academy. So so we are going to be having classes every day from 12 to 3. But if there's no time, maybe it will be shorter. But we want to try and have at least one class every day about a topic. So tomorrow will actually be the beginning of the video editing class. So let's take a look at that app. So tomorrow we'll start our video editing class, and that will be master class, not just class. And I'm going to be inviting a few persons for. I'm going to invite in Dwayne Dick at maybe maybe week 5 and week 6. We'll invite Dwayne Dick, and we'll also invite Ife Media. He runs Gospel According to Media. That's the name of his stuff. Maybe I'll pull up his Instagram very soon. So Didwick is Windows cinematographer / editor. So the new Professor Suddenly Tiri, he literally edited it. So someone like this would definitely have a lot of experience to teach us. Okay, well, this word is long. Cinematographer. Okay, so today's lesson will be on graphic design. Now, we're going to be using Canva as well as Photoshop, but I want to use Canva because people have mobile. You have Canva on your phones, and it's it has a lot of templates. So Canva has templates that make this design very fast. So, but why I said Photoshop is I've actually designed something in Photoshop that I want to use as a template. So let's go switch over to Canva. See what we're talking about. So this should be my Canva screen. Now, in Canva, you can actually upload files, right? So I can actually upload a file that will be the template. So let me see. Let's say I use this one, right? So couldn't upload, right? Each CIF file must be less than 50 MB in size. Oh, so it doesn't. It's too big. Less than 50 MB in size. Okay, so that's one limitation now. Let's switch to Photoshop then. Okay, I know what to do. I think the resolution was too much. So let me just create a new Photoshop document that is 1920 by 1080. So let me do that quickly so that I will now import those layers into it. So I'll say new file, and I will just do simple 1920 by 10. Why am I doing that size? That's screen display now. That's for screen display. Don't really need that, sha. Let me use 150 ppi. So I'll call this banner for Canva. So well, okay, let's just do it. So then I want to also open this one, then I'll copy the layers from here into that. Okay, so I just need the layers. I'll just get all the layers from here, copy, and then I'll paste them here. See, that's why it could not upload. It was too large. Look how large this is. Like, look how difficult it is for me to scale it down. I mean, it was very large. Okay, so I'll leave this one like this first. Okay, then if I choose to, if I really want to stretch this, anyway, I don't think I'm recording this screen. Coming. Let me fix something. New recording. Okay, so basically, we're trying to, we're live. Alright, guys, pretend like we're live on live internet. So let's only ask questions and stuff. Okay, I think so. I'm just like putting the elements together. I want to take it to Canva so that in case I want to make quick changes on my phone, you get, just go on and do it. So let me, although this resolution is very poor for a banner, but for the sake of tutorial, let's just save it. So I'll say save as, call this banner for Canva, that works, TIF. Okay, hopefully that is smaller. Alright, okay, let's head over to Canva now. So upload files. Let me see the size first though. 75 MB. Oh, it's not up to, it's still too big. What? Why is it so small? How do I shrink this down? Right? Can we do something, right? The quality, okay. Coming. I get what she's saying. So another thing is, yeah. What if I try to copy like this and say delete copy cells? Okay, so let's try and save it again. Save as CIF. Compression. Where's the compression? Zip is not supported in CIF readers. And saving may take a few time. Use zip compression. Yes. Slower, faster, bigger files. Slower, smaller files. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think that's saved. Back to, okay, if it doesn't work, no problem. I'll just export the PNG. I'll just bring the PNGs down here. Still doesn't work. Fine. No, fine. Yeah, so I mean, I can just design here, but for the sake of this, so another thing you can do in Photoshop is you can just select all these things, right, and export them. Quick export as PNG. So you just create a folder for it. Yeah, yeah. So that way I can just drag them into Canva, and Canva will now use them. That's all. I think that's all. So now I just need to drag them from here, layer by layer, layer by layer. Okay, so I'm just gonna be dragging them in. Just gonna be dragging them in like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Just gonna drag them. Um, okay, let's start a new design first. Oh, seeing that trying to teach Canva, I don't understand Canva. It's so confusing. What? There's just so much to do here. This one has slides. I just need. Can you just give me custom size? Thank you. Let's do 1920 by 1080. Thank you very much. Uploads. That works. Okay, so um, if we're going to create a social media flyer, right? For example, for the for this new studio, this is not the size we'll be using, right? I don't think this is the size we'll be using. So you come to the top here and click on create new design. By the way, I like to teach with Zoom it. Okay. So come to the top here, can just zoom in, click on file, create new design. Okay. So custom size, I prefer that. Choose the width and the height. So let's use a 3000 width and 4000 height. I think I like that. If you print something like this to be sharp. Okay. So now since I already have my elements from Photoshop uploaded, it will be very easy. So I bring this one, as I just click on it. Are you guys watching? So I just click on it, it has been added. See it? It's not already looking like a design. I can bring the photography studio thing. See it? Easy stuff. Easy peasy. Right? Can place it anywhere anyway. No, this is not signage. This is just something you can post for social media. No, you don't have to now. One by one is square. These days everybody is using portrait. Square shape is old. Nobody does square shape anymore. This 3 by 4. This Instagram aspect ratio. But let's look at what you can actually do inside Canva. These are just what I've already designed before. Now inside Canva, if it comes to elements, you can do a lot of stuff here. And you can actually search for stuff. If we do design to start from scratch, we don't want that. We can actually search for stuff. So let's see background, right? Let's look for background elements. So the thing about Canva is that it uses your internet. So if your internet connection is low, it's telling me I'm offline. How did I get offline? All right. Let me just check my speed. Okay, it's fast now. Why is Canva lying to me? All right, let's do that again. So background is going to show us different backgrounds. Now, anyone that has this sign means that it's Canva Pro, right? You can actually pay for Canva Pro. It's not very expensive, and if you do a lot of designs, I don't know why it's showing us dollars. Yeah. So if you do a lot of designs, you can pay for Canva, and it will be beneficial for you. So what you can do is to look for the free ones. Look for the ones you can use for free. I like this one, for example, or something with a gradient. Let's start with this one. Okay. There's just so much you can do here. You can add that one. You can put this one somewhere. Anyway, we want to keep this design looking mature, not playful. So, but so far so good. We have something, alright. And then, very important, you can come over to layer and say show layers. So just like Photoshop, can begin to bring stuff with other stuff. So I think I like to work with the layers shown. Alright. You can begin to be other stuff. I don't think I need this one. Okay. And guess what? You have control over the colors too. So if I wanted to change the color of that stuff, I really don't know. Your admin has switched on brand control for this design, so you can only use control on the team kit brand. Let me see. Brand kit. See all. Should be able to add colors to this now. Okay, so this is an issue. I think I must have set this color when I paid for this stuff. I can't add to it now. Maintain your backgrounds by setting up to where to use template. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So let's just work what we have. So we want to create a photography studio background. We can. You have option of filters too. So if you have like a picture, so you see this brown look. Let me stick with this first. By the way, I'm changing this though. I don't like this. Okay, so let's just get what makes a design fast is just get your essential details down first before you begin to to find the best placement. Okay, so let's say this one is covering everywhere. This one is here. By the way, I'm probably not. The logo, of course. the emphasis for this design is the new location anyway. So all this new location is going to change. And by the way, I don't even advise designing from scratch. Why design from scratch when you can get inspired, right? So you can actually go to Pinterest for inspirations. You can actually go to Pinterest for inspirations and look for design, flyer design. Okay, flyer design. So let's get inspired. What do you think about this? Nice, Abby. So I like the fact that we have services. We can collage a lot of pictures there, right? Okay, so we can definitely use this as an inspiration. Okay, so save image. Call this ref. I go to Pinterest and I search for flyer design. Do you understand? Here is it. This one here. This one. This one. This one. Okay, so for a film. Are you serious? There's nothing new under the sun now. So instead of doing something new, I think I'm liking all these dark background designs. You've seen it? Mm. This one here. But it doesn't mean that if it works, it works now. If it works, it works. Anybody that designs will design it differently. This one, right? It's similar to what we have already now with the lens. Mm. It's just one design. It's not like we cannot improve on it. But anyway, back to where we are going. So I think so many food designs out there. Tom Black Skin. This is like a tutorial thumbnail cover. Okay, so all right. So let's use that one as our reference, please. I can't shout. By the way, there's an app for referencing. It's called PureRef. So it gives you like a canvas, right? You just drag your pictures inside, and it's always gonna be overlaid over your stuff. How do you move it, Seth? I think you use Control, or is it alternate Shift? Okay, window mode, always on top. Yeah. How do you move it about? Maximize resize, lock, canvas. How do I position it? Optimize, reset, lock, canvas. Okay, yeah, I'll just be pushing. I'll just do it like this. Let me put it on my right side. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so I can simply just put my references here. Okay. So this is how you design with reference, right? You can use this app called PureRef, and you can just put it by the sides. UI graphic designers use this a lot. Like what do you call it? Digital artists. Yeah, that's where I learned about this stuff. So I use this a lot. So if you are going to work with reference, just have it on the side. It doesn't affect what you are doing. You get. So let's do which design are we going for now? The one on the left or the one on the right? Yeah, I like this one too. Okay. So let's do yeah. Let's get a black background. So now we know where we are going to. Okay. So it's better to work with reference. There's no magic about this thing. So black background. Okay. So now we now have a better start. Many of them are not free. I just look for something free. Let's put this one in. Is it too busy? Or let me put it first and see. Too busy, have we? Let me layer it to the back. Show layers. Where are my layers? So I send it to the back. See? Design is already making sense. I'm moving this nonsense. Okay. This one, I don't know where I will need it to, but let me hide it first. I think I might need it. So Alt 1 is my layers, right? Okay. So one thing I like about these apps is they have shortcuts and it will help your life. So for example now, if I right click on this, it's showing me all the different shortcuts. Control C, copy, paste, duplicate, right? So that you can work faster. So when I came to layers now, I saw that take this in here. I saw that my shortcut for layers was Alt 1. So next time I don't have to think too much before I do that. This dot 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 is also a design element too. So you can just look for it, white dots. You see it? They're all design elements. So instead of using like their own, we'll add our own creative touch. And let's use this one. Okay. So then we make it white. Oh, should not give me white. So cream is fine. Like, can shout.
I thought we agreed that we were going to be making last bold rather than blended out stickers.
Is that what we agreed? Anyway, this is not the design now. We're not there yet. I don't even want to use that self. And I don't want to use this. And I don't want to use this. Okay, no problem. We're getting there. So our logo is coming up here, right? Okay. What else again? We are ready for you, but that's not what we're writing. What are we going to write in ours?
We are ready for us.
Let's do this. Let's do the social media part. Let me leave this one here first. Let's do the social media part. So let's get it. So WhatsApp. And by the way, because these guys will tell you all these things are premium. So by the way, let me check if I'm still recording screen. Can you imagine I'm showing my face since? Oh, recording how about now? Alright. So these guys will tell you all these things are all premium. So okay, not all, should I say it? They are all. So better still, you can do Bing. If you go to Bing, you can get those things more easily. So WhatsApp icon PNG. You can still do it in Google, but search now. That's Copilot. Let's just take this one. So you just wait. Once you notice that the white at the back goes transparent, then you can download it, or you can just white. Okay, yeah, that's it. Says it. So it was white before. Then when you finish loading, it will go transparent. Now you can download it. So basically, the hard part or the creative part of the creative part of this work is in gathering your resources. So let's now do location pin, right? Location pin, then Instagram. That's all. Let's get the black one for location pin. It's my reference. Okay, the white one. Yeah, let's look for white one now. Is the white one there? Where is it? But the I can change the color inside Canva. Yeah, let me use this one. Canva can actually allow me to change the color most of the time. So let's see. So, but now it's not saving as PNG. So when it's not saving as PNG, um, the trick is let's just look for the one that will give us PNG instead of going through. Let me take this one. Perfect. All right. Still not saving as PNG, but I think maybe Canva will accept it. Last one is Instagram. Let's take this one. Okay, back to Canva. Check my recording. Still recording. Okay. So we'll just simply drag those stuff down there. So this are the three stuff we got. Drag it here. They are gonna be uploading. See? So they are uploading. So let's go back to our references. How do I move the stuff around? Okay. Okay, so I like the gold, I like the touch of gold that those guys are using. So maybe we can do something about that. The way you can zoom in Canva and focus on this thing is slowing me down. Having to move this thing around is slowing me down. I'm sure there's a shortcut to move it around. Okay. I said there's a way you can change this thing. Let me see. Edit. Adjust. Maybe invert. Let's go for the. If we can invert it to tone wise now. Okay, can't find invert. Let me try this one. You know what? Let's just use it for the sake of building a concept. Okay. Maybe we should have just downloaded white and not waste our time. Wish I had somewhere to rest my back. It's not comfortable. Okay. So lastly we have WhatsApp. There used to be a way to change the color of these things though. Is it this button? Style copy to clipboard. I wanted it white, but Replace background. Magic Studio, filters, effects, apps. Okay.
What are we gonna put there that will deliver to your doorstep?
We deliver to your doorstep, right?
Like what are we gonna put there?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's your mindset.
Deliver unto your doorstep.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
know your future is
You know what?
saying
Let's
that.
do. Let's design this thing in the center. These things. I want to design them in Photoshop because honestly, on Canva is slowing me down. But why I want this whole design to be in Canva is when we have changes to make. You get. So in Photoshop, I can design that element there. Okay. So it's just as simple as creating a rectangle, giving it a stroke. Let me give it a stroke first. Then I don't want any fill. Let's do that again. What's happening? Okay. But it's thicker, right? So let's make this thicker. Something like that. This is how we're going to be managing people that are singing in our background.
Echo assistant.
Like, how do we tell people like that to keep quiet? That we're having a class. Okay.
I'm happy to work.
So, um, we can use this as our placeholder. Then, we can do a drop shadow behind it. So, let me make it a bit bigger. You know what? I can even put it. Let me duplicate it. So I'll make this one to have a fill. Then I'll give it a drop shadow. So if I click on this stuff, Photoshop can allow you to. In fact, if you double click on it in Photoshop, double click on a layer in Photoshop, it will open one place like that for you. Let's see. Yeah, layer style. So you now have this thing called drop shadow. So let me set it to normal. Let me increase it. Can you see it? Is it showing? It's not. It's not showing, right?
It's not very strong.
I can't even see it. Is
It's
it?
still shadow.
Are you seeing it?
Mm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me I'm loading the apps. You said put shadow into the apps. That is
Okay, I think this is nice,
Just shorten it.
right?
Too much.
This works, alright. This works, right?
Mm.
Definitely work.
Now for the fun part. So you see this red stuff that this one has. God, I wish I can move this thing easily. I'm sure there's a better way to move this thing. Okay, so you can just use a brush, choose a color. Let's use that. Let's use red. I just simply need to brush the red out here. Look, it's affecting the yellow to affect that part.
It's very obvious.
Hmm?
Okay, that's it.
You see it?
Yeah.
Then we now put our pictures inside. Alright.
People's faces.
Huh?
Those people's the client faces.
No, photography now.
Okay, my face. Oh, good food.
So we,
We have a new brand after this.
so
This is what feature factor.
let's see. Let's look for media files. Let's look for pictures we can use.
Which that's it. I don't know if that's it. For how much is 5,000?
Can't find pictures here again.
Uh-huh. It's supposed to be.
Here's that girl that wore red.
Is this okay? You Snapchat. Okay, you Snapchat. Snapchat. Classic.
I want to make these guys go famous now. This guy is gonna blow after this.
Is he the model?
Huh?
Hey, what the? For this good.
It's good, Abby.
The guy is a good boy, man.
Or is the photographer that snaps it that is good? Which one?
I just
He looks like guy. This guy, I looks like this guy so much.
Not putting any couple.
these people are making all their wedding contacts. Still the dress for them.
Okay. Where do we get more pictures now? Hey, send pictures now. Hey, send pictures.
So what is kaleidoscope?
I didn't see any picture. Which one did they pass? These are not pictures now. These are props now.
Kaleidoscope.
Hey, no man, send pictures. And there's light. I don't understand.
He said his name and he dropped it.
Kaleidoscope. Wow.
I don't understand. Now.
Kaleidoscope facts. I don't know why is there anything in there.
Don't understand. Now. Where's the girl in red? I didn't see it now. That's why I'm asking you to send.
Wow. What happened?
People they complain for pictures now.
That's actually post.
Alright, so we need to get this design out. Okay, no time. Okay, these are the girls. This one. Try that one again.
All this one push on the radio.
Are these pictures? Oh, this is great.
Someone scrolled up.
It's Ghana.
This guy has no way.
That's not a picture.
Push, push, Ghana.
Okay, I think.
Push naked boy.
It's not naked.
The guy that wears shirtless.
It's naked.
What was that guy's? What was that guy's plan? Was he getting? No. He was trying to
Uh,
test.
No, this I'm sending to you because
you
now
can use this one, right?
this is boxing.
No man, don't you?
That was what happened.
I'm sure if that guy grow up, he will not like that. He should already grows up.
So
Look at that shit.
Alright. right. I think we can go right.
That's where the girl was before these people.
Down, down, right.
Up, up, up.
Up
Yes.
before
It's
Naomi.
been a
I
while.
wish I think I even draw the picture. Now starting to put it together. Sharp.
This is the Father Christmas guy.
Yes. This guy
Father
is
Christmas.
popular.
This
Oh.
guy not come back. Oh, why now?
This guy is popular. Oh.
That
Is
one
this
is
Shama Theater?
no.
This one is
I'll say people
Shama.
cannot do
It's an
this.
MCF.
This one is Shama Theater.
This is
Shama
RCF.
Theater. No, it's not RCF. It's Shama
This one
Arts
is
Council. It's CU. CU.
no see yes. This that guy. This guy is popular. Oh.
Yes,
Mm.
now Bro J. I don't like his comedy, sure.
Yeah, but who cares? People know him. As people
This
know
guy
him.
gave a snappy shot.
He used it for most of his flyers. December.
Bro J comedy.
I used to like when I see my picture. It's like
I
they
saw
use it
it
for
on his
something.
flyer. His
Even
banner.
banner. I was like,
Front of
oh.
Nadia.
I was like, nice.
I said,
That
that's cool.
This girl not get stress.
this guy has came in the night. So I
That's
came in the
nice
night.
though.
Came in the evening now. Around six.
Where was this picture?
Do
The reason why I even like this is
you
because
know how we created our white? If you want to get this red background there,
mm,
you have to use
Ash.
that beauty dish.
Okay.
That small cone. Direct so it doesn't flash. I put it directly in front of her. Then I put that red RGB on the white background.
Okay, that was my
Then
background.
yes,
you
they
use the
intensify
two
it.
suit lights.
Eh?
You use the two video lights.
Yes, I use yes. I think those two video lights.
Was that recent? That picture?
Although using a gel is more powerful than that video light too. If you put red gel, because you know when we need to get
Was that
more
the
lights
flash?
and
Was that
more
like
gels.
flashlight?
If you put a red gel in front of a white flashlight, it will give you more intensity than any color of that suit photo something. Because video light is not for flash. Flash will always overpower.
It points at one direction. That
No, no,
like
you
wide
not really, not really. Depends on what you put the gel inside now. Like
Depends what you want
you
to
can
try.
put a cone now. You can put any of those cone stuff, a round one. Anyway,
Is it gel inside a cone?
yeah, why not? Definitely.
Ah,
I need the gel inside a cone now.
Different kinds of gel. It's not just this gel.
Then you remove the grid. Remove the grid of the gel.
There is gel that is like flat. That is like
and
this
that
shape.
nylon
So
one.
yes, there's
You
that
can
one.
tape it to it. Oh.
Yes, there are different kinds depending on the one you use.
All right. So let's bring in those pictures and export our frames. Starting with, is that all?
She don't have that girl's picture. That was in there.
Starting with this girl.
This guy should be our ambassador. This picture.
What do you say?
I said she should
We've
be
put
our
her in one of our flyers before.
ambassador.
This
Mm.
there was one flyer Andrew did like that during one convocation something.
Mm.
We used that picture.
See? Set. So all you now need to do is you guys learning. So you create measure the layers. Measure the layers and then export this. So I'll just call this lady one, frame lady one. Actually what makes designs good is you do mini designs, little mini designs
Inside the main design.
and pack it. Like if you wanted to design everything on it, you will not get anything very interesting. Do you understand
Oh, yeah.
what I mean by mini? You know what I mean by mini designs, right?
Mm.
Like this whole lens thing is another design.
Yeah, how did you create this one?
It's another story. It was not easy. It was not easy. But I also follow the template. Sha. It's nothing new under the sun. I didn't do any new concept.
What you did now was that you put the first picture and then you saved it.
Yeah, I've spotted that. Then
This picture is dope.
I have this one. wrong button.
It's trying to go for serenity.
Just do that to. I have a screenshot like this on my phone.
Okay. So we'll call this frame 2. How many frames are we doing?
Four.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 5 now. We can do 4. If you have any picture you want to use now, let's do it. Let's put on. Which one? This one? This
This
girl's?
one for no, no.
Which one? This
Okay.
one? This one?
Which that my fine
I don't
couple?
like this one.
No, my fine
No,
couple.
Where are they?
the picture up
No.
there.
This one.
You didn't pick it now.
Where is their couple? The one for both of them.
You want their couple on? Should I to give us to show all the range of
Use
stuff we
fine
do?
people now. Use fine people plus
Simply
God.
no, nah. Fine pictures.
This guy entered.
We've used that picture before now.
In this new banner now, we're creating a new banner now.
It's not this one. Yeah. Not
This is not the one
Put that corporate one. The one that is corporate.
coming.
This game
This
is
one.
for-
No.
What is
No,
it?
the other one.
This
Yes,
one.
this one.
Okay, I like it.
So it's like giving we do couple shoots, we give
Yeah.
corporates, then we do
Wedding.
The wedding picture.
These people, right?
That's it.
Which of their pictures? The one they were sitting on the ground, right?
yes, that one. That's why it's so tired.
This one.
Yeah,
Or this one.
This one.
This one.
Let's use this one. And shout.
And
And shout. Okay. Hope my recording is still ongoing. Okay.
You collect Instagram login so that
Am I still recording?
Instagram logo.
no,
I didn't log in again now.
you change
I know
password.
I know how to approve it now. I didn't know how to approve it before.
Change the password. Okay.
I like these people though. Even though there's nowhere to put them, Sha.
Too large. Yeah, too many
Okay,
pictures.
large family.
No, it's fine now. We
No,
can
no,
so
no.
that they know we do
No, for that.
family portraits. No.
No, for that space.
For that space may not enter.
So,
Sorry. When I come from the sea, bless you.
we could use that guy. That's
No,
Peter Fleming. This guy.
Yeah.
Cause he's a popular guy, I mean.
Yeah.
Wait, this picture clear. This picture is not looking clear.
This person, say it to her.
Peter Fleming.
All of them sounds like a piece of sin.
Peter Fleming. I mean,
This is
Fleming. He does not sing. He's a arts person. He's popular in the
Listen,
Ah,
our
so
personal
this is
one.
the
Our
picture,
personal one.
A personal one, right?
song that gave his free slippers home as wedding gifts.
I swear.
This one, right?
His daddy. His daddy, Sha.
Yeah.
No, we went on.
This one,
That is stress.
not this one.
This one is different. Sorry, Sha. The one that we tricks.
Yeah.
Jeez, that rain.
Yeah, he tricked.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Alright.
He got these big bags.
I swear, the kind that
Wonder
you
really
yeah, exactly.
water. I think this vinyl again.
Oh my god.
Thank God the
Like
picture.
that room.
Even this place that we used to snap this picture, the others were so tight. No way I was snapping, people just get crossed it.
Okay, are we almost there? This girl or this one? This one, man. Let's feel well.
I like this girl's picture. She's fine. This thing was okay.
Yeah, the pictures are nice.
She has a company and college to try on. Those tenants on it.
You guys are not knowing the tools I'm using now. Do you know what I did just now? I used what do you call that stuff?
I thought you had just put the picture inside the frame and then
But technically, you can't put picture inside frame. So I kind of need to crop it. It's just they're just two different layers. The picture is not inside the frame.
Are you clipping it? You're clipping it or
I didn't even clip it. Maybe clipping would have worked, but I didn't clip it.
They are being saved as PNGs.
Yeah.
okay.
I
So
mean,
if you didn't clip it, why did you
What
just cut
tool are
it?
you using?
I used selection. I created selection, then I cropped so that it matches very well. Which other one again? These people sitting down,吧? Let's bring it down. Let's copy it in a bit. When you hold down Control and you click on something with the layer marks, it will create like a that selection thing, matching ant thing, that they call it. Then when you now click on create layer mask, it will now crop it. Then I now merge all layers, and then that new merge layer is what I now right click and export as PNG. Alright, so we have 5 frames ready. Let's go over to Canva. So it has to be as simple as dragging our 5 frames. We have our 5 frames. So where I place them. Are they here? Okay. Just drag them down here. And it is going in. This is my reference though. What else do we need from this reference? All these fire particles are also elements, so you see it? Looks like fire stuff. So let's see if we can find it. Fire particles. Things that they want you to pay for everything, but no problem. Anything that we can't get for free, we can go and get it as a PNG from from Bing. So they want me to pay for them. Let me try this one. This ones look like what do you call those things? Those what do you guys call those things? Fireflies, giving fireflies vibe. Let me make a duplicate, just have some here. Probably get rid of it sharp.
You can change. I think the Photoshop will change the blending mode.
Right. This one has something like blend mode, but not exactly. It has edit. So then all these things are like blend modes. You change how it looks.
That intensity is used to reduce or increase the opacity.
And no, see opacity here. Transparency. See it. And this one 7 needs to calm down. I don't know where I want to use this one, but just giving artistic vibes. So I'm leaving it there first. This one, it's not making sense again. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it here. Probably get rid of it later. Okay, our 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 frames. Our frames are ready. Drop the first frame. Sharp. Oh, there we go. And famous. Okay. So first frame, I'm gonna be small like that, tilt it like this. Second frame, small. So, but that's the thing, right? We don't have to do exactly what they did, but at least it's good to do something close. No, yes. I may not even use this thing again, self, but let's leave it there first. Uh oh. So, are we are we making it worse, or we should just stick with this style? I mean, this is not bad, right? This one is going left, right, left, right, left. This one should not be right again now. Left, right, left, right, left. Abby?
Yeah, don't snap it.
Or everything, or everything should just be. So let's do that. What if this one is left, left? Then the center one is straight. Right. Yeah, I feel it now. So this one will go on a layer. Control A is layer, right? That'll be control one. Alt one. So this one will go under this girl. This girl will be center straight. This one will go left a bit. Right? Gentle to the left. So I'll go left some more. It made sense in my head though. You know what? All these things can easily be changed. This is not the problem. It's not. Let's not waste time with the minor things. Okay.
I sent two of them in those two profiles. I don't know something here.
Okay. So we'll look into this more later. Let's get the information out there. That's more important. Okay. Ah yeah, ready kids? What if this thing is down here like this? Or up there like this? Looking too busy, but it's fine. It's not too busy.
You want to put that one too?
This circle frame.
Yes.
Yes, it's still gonna be there.
It's too much now.
It's not too
Love it,
much.
yeah.
It's
It's
not
too
too
much
much.
for everyone.
It's not too much. We've not decided yet. And besides, this is just one template. We're also doing a stretched out banner. We're doing different orientation of banner, not one. It's not too much yet. It could be too much, but right now I've not decided that it's too much. So let's add other text first. We are ready for you. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, ba. So ours will be Blast Creative Academy. Let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. Blast. Okay, this is not the best way to use text. They're actually I feel like this thing is limiting. This thing is limiting. See, this brand control thing is really limiting this design. This brand control is limiting this design.